I'm Stephen and Frederick, and this is how I cook. This episode is brisket on a charcoal grill. So, it's a very easy process, but it's a very time-consuming process. So let's get started. So this is a brisket. It has not been seasoned at all. It is not corned. This is not corned beef brisket. This is just beef brisket. So this is what it looks like before it's been seasoned. This is what it looks like after it's been seasoned. Put your favorite rub on here. You don't even have to put a rub on it if you just want to put salt and pepper on it. Go ahead. Make sure you do both sides. I put this on around 4 hours ago. You can actually do it overnight if you want. I like this cowboy butter by Kinder's, but you do you. So it's all prepped, ready to go out on the grill. I had this wonderful pan. It has these holes so it'll allow the heat and the smoke to come through. So I'm just gonna move this over here. Spray it with a little spray. Move it over here. Perfect. And now let's head outside. So now we're outside, and here is our barbecue grill. We're using a snake method with the charcoals. So what I did was I put 2 on the bottom and then put 1 on the top. You'll notice there's a gap. We're going to light one end, let it burn slowly and steadily around, cooking the beef. You don't want it all to cook at one point. We're putting a pan of water in the center. Don't worry that the pan looks like it's pre-used and all and looks sort of grody. The food's not going to touch it. I've done this many times before. It's fabulous. So we need to get these coals lit. I have some coals in the chimney already lit, so we're going to put them here. Start the process. Show them burning also. So there we have it. The process has begun. The lit charcoals will continue around. One thing I forgot, we have some wood to put on there to add some wood smoke. I'll be right back. So the smoke from the charcoal is going to impart quite a bit of flavor, but here's some apple wood. We're putting this right here. It'll go around, and that will also provide some smoke to add additional flavor. So the process has begun. We're putting the grate on. Don't be concerned that the grate isn't that clean, because remember, we have our brisket on a different grate. We now put our brisket right here. We put the lid on. The holes, the vent, are open here and on the bottom. We'll check it in about 3.5 hours. I told you, very easy, but time consuming. See you in a few hours. Okay, it's been 3 hours, so we're going to check it. If the internal temperature is at least 150 degrees, we're going to take it off and do the next step before putting it back on. I have not raised this yet. Oh my goodness, look at that. 158 degrees. Here you can see the snake. The coals over here are burning, but the coals over here have not burned yet. So it's cooked for 3 hours so far. We still have hours to go. We're going to get aluminum foil here. And we're going to wrap the brisket. wrap it extremely well. Over-wrap it. The color and the bark and all is where we want it to be. Now we're just wrapping it so it can continue to cook. In case I hadn't said it before, this is a 4.5 pound brisket. I did not cut any of the fat off. I like the fat to be on there so when it renders, it drips down. When it's served, if you don't want to eat the fat, you don't eat the fat. Back on. And we'll check it in 2 hours. Okay, so it's been around 2 hours. We're going to check the temp. We want it to be around 200 degrees. 202. Perfect. All right, let's take this inside. Okay, so we had it cooking uncovered for 3 hours. Then we wrapped it and we had it cooked for 2 hours. Now we're going to take it and put it in one of these pans. And it has to rest for about an hour. But we want to open it. So that's all I'm going to do for now. It looks gorgeous. Why am I opening it? We want it to stop cooking. We don't want it to steam. So we're just going to leave this way for about 20 minutes to half an hour. After that, I'll take all the foil off and put it in this pan covered to keep it warm. And then after the total hour, it'll be ready to serve. Okay, so it's been between 20 and 30 minutes. Oh my goodness, look at this. So, flipping it over. Oh. For me. Delicious. Look at that. Still quite hot. I'm gonna put aluminum foil back on it and let it cool down, not cool down, rest for about a half hour more. So here we are, all ready to be carved up. Maybe I'll have to use my hands. Oof, it's hot, 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 hot. So it looks like the grain is going this way. So we'll want to cut it this way. It's like butter. So look and see how beautiful that is. There's a nice smoke ring. Yes, there is a lot of fat. I told you I was leaving the fat on, but you don't have to eat that. You can just pull that away and just eat the moist meat. Look at how moist this is. It doesn't need barbecue sauce, but if you want to put barbecue sauce on it, go ahead and do it. Because remember, this is how I cook. Not the right way, not the way you should do it. It's how I cook. I hope you enjoyed this episode. As I said, it was very easy, yet time consuming, but get out there and try it. It will be well worth it. See you next time.